In the summer of 1924, 100 years ago, the Reverend Edgar Rothrock, with the support of the Laverne Church of the Brethren, established Camp Laverne's first camping program on a primitive site at Jenks Lake. This site was rented from the San Gabriel YMCA, currently operating as Camp Tata-Pochin. The following year, the camp moved to its current site. At that time, it included only tent platforms and a crude cookhouse. Many building projects and improvements occurred during the 1930s, including construction of several new cabins, the lodge, craft lodge, cemented assembly area around the fire pit, and a dining hall with attached kitchen as well as a cook's cabin. Unfortunately, these last two structures were destroyed in a fire Easter weekend in 1967, requiring that the kitchen be relocated to the winter manager's cabin by the stream. At this time, camp also purchased 10 rowboats for the exorbitant price of $18.50 apiece. These rowboats got plenty of use at Jenks Lake, which has always been an integral part of camp life. From our initial setting to baptisms, to rowboating, fishing, swimming, and diving off the floating raft, to the current canoeing and kayaking, not to mention hiking along the peaceful and serene trail from camp to the lake. The numerous major building projects that took place during the 30s transformed the primitive campsite to a camp complex that at the time was considered one of the best in Southern California. Although not nearly as many major building projects occurred after the 30s and 40s, camp improvements did not remain stagnant. A paved road was put in around 1967, 2 flushable toilets installed on Bluebird, several cabins were enclosed and winterized for the use during colder weather, and of course a new large restroom shower facility was completed in 1999 after many years of planning and construction. Just recently, cabins on Bluebird have been refurbished and a new paved road into camp just recently installed. All of these projects and improvements didn't just happen in a vacuum. They came about through the vision, planning, hard work, dedication, financial support, and the love of camp by many volunteers, especially by the Church of the Brethren community. During the early days of camp, this is prior to the flushies on Bluebird and our magnificent restroom and shower facility, pit toilets with iconic names such as Big Bertha, Roadmaster, Clyde, and Gertrude served as a good place to hold your breath for those campers that had to go. And when campers wanted or needed to shower, they could do so under the clear blue mountain skies or the dark starry nights in the outdoor shower facilities, but only after building a fire in the puffer bellies to generate the hot water. Camp is certainly much more than its buildings and facilities. It provides innumerable experiences for those who wish to take part. There have been art camps, photography camps, mountain biking, grandpa and me camps, astronomy camps, and many others. There are crafts to be made, hikes to go on, volleyball games to play, lizards to catch, lanyards to make, and campfires to sing and make s'mores. It's a place where campers can develop within themselves and others social and spiritual connections. Under the leadership of Reverend Rothrock and Mrs. C.P. Schaefer, the spiritual aspect of camp life was emphasized from the very beginning and remains as part of our current mission. The unique experiences of camping, being in and appreciating nature and the wonders of God's creation, working, fellowshipping, and relating with others, along with the lessons taught and exemplified by its leaders, helped many youth throughout the years. Camp Laverne has become a very, very special place for many people throughout the years, and for many different reasons and purposes. For some, it's the peaceful serenity. Others, the rustic, rugged camping experience. Others, it may be the spiritual connection with nature and God. It can be a place for fellowship, retreats, weddings, family reunions, and memorial services. Whatever your history or love of camp is, we hope that you continue to come up and enjoy this wonderful place, create a legacy here for yourself and your family, and help continue to support it so many others can enjoy this special place in the future.